Welcome back to my channel. I'm Laura Bakewell, and here we bake things pretty well. Today I'm going to show you a recipe for hoagie rolls. So let's get close and comfy and let's bake together. For our hoagie rolls, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to add 2 cups of our bread flour into the stand mixer bowl. Then we're going to add our warm water. You want it to be roughly between 110 to 115 degrees Fahrenheit. So kind of lukewarm. Then you're going to add your sugar and your instant yeast. And then we're going to take this and we're going to mix it with a dough hook. Okay, so we're going to mix this for about 4 minutes. Just on low speed. Okay, so after 4 minutes, we're gonna add our salt. And then we're gonna just start putting like about a half a cup into here at a time. And we're gonna mix. Okay, so here's whenever we're gonna start adding our butter once we have all our flour incorporated. It's been mixing for about 6 minutes. So I just have some butter cubed up. I'm just going to add a couple pieces. And we're going to let that mix in. You're just going to keep adding your butter until it's all in there. Okay, so once it's ready, it'll start pulling off from the sides. It'll be a nice little dough ball. I'm just going to scrape down the sides. Alright, so I'm just going to transfer this dough into a bowl that I've sprayed with baking spray. You can also use vegetable oil if you just want to pour a little bit in there. Have my little dough scraper. Just going to put this right in there. I'm just going to take this, cover it, and you want to set this in a warm area for about an hour, at least until double in size. Okay, so my dough has been sitting out for an hour in a warm place. It's doubled in size. Just going to deflate it, and then we'll put it on the table. Okay, so I'm going to divide these evenly. You can do big loaves if you want. You can do like smaller little sub rolls. I'm going to do some big rolls. So I'm just going to divide these up into 4. Alright, so once your dough is divided, you put a little bit of flour on there. I just like to stretch it out, and then I will roll it. Tucking in those ends. And you'll just roll it up to about the length that you want. And you'll just repeat the process with all of your dough. If it gets a little sticky and it starts sticking to the table, you can always put a little bit more flour down. Alright, then you can just put these on a tray with parchment paper. I happen to have these little forms that I got off of Amazon, and I'll be sure to link it down below so that you can also get one if you want to use it. I'll just spray a little bit just in case it decides that it's going to stick. And I'll just take my loaves. And I'll just put them in here. Make sure your seam side is down, just so it doesn't somehow unroll whenever it's proofing back up. So these are going to go back into a warm place for about 30 minutes. You don't want them to proof too much because then they'll fall flat if they're overproofed. So 30 minutes, and then they want to be double in size. Alright, so my hoagie rolls have doubled in size. They've been proofing for about 30 minutes. I'm just going to use my lame to do one cut straight down the middle. You can get fancy with it if you want to do like a couple of cuts. You can do that. You can do whatever you'd like. I'm just going to do one straight down the middle because these are just for me and my husband, so. And now I'm just going to do an egg wash. Right on top just to help get it the golden brown color. Now, if for some odd reason you can't use egg, like I know that there's a lot of people out there that can't use egg, you can always use like milk or heavy cream. There's a lot of options that you can use. You can even just use water, just like you can spray some water on there. This is just to help it get the golden color on top. You don't have to use anything if you didn't want to. Alright, now these are just going to go into the oven at 375, and I will let you know how long they were in there when they come out. here's my hoagie rolls. They've been in the oven for about 25 minutes. Look at that. Perfect. And there you have it, perfect hoagie rolls. Thank you for joining me in the kitchen. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how it went for you with this recipe, and I will see you next time. Bye!